My sister claims my ex-boyfriend raped her.
5 years ago, I was raped by her boyfriend, her baby's father. She didn't believe me.
She waited 3 years to tell me. Never called the cops, never went to the hospital.
I just want to prove to my sister today that I was raped.
I didn't believe her because she has the tendency to sleep around.
It kills me because I'm not the type of person where I would lie and to turn around and have a baby by this guy from him raping me. I can't deal with this on a daily basis. So just please start trying to believe me.
Renee, we're watching that tape. Tell me what happened.
I was going to my sister's baby's father's family's house because his had offered me to go over there. I was trying to get her and her baby dad back together because she was pregnant. And I feel if you're pregnant, you deserve to be with your baby's father.
And so she had a baby, and now she was pregnant again by the same guy.
Yes.
And you were trying to get them back together.
Yes. I got drunk. I was waiting for my ride. I had my coat, my shoes, everything on. I woke up the following morning on the floor with nothing on. I had asked his family what had happened. They said they didn't know. I got dressed, and I ran out the house and walked home. And the first thing I did was went to my sister about it, and they called me a liar.
Do you remember in this drunken state of anybody having sex with you?
No.
Did any physical evidence after the fact of being raped?
Just me getting pregnant.
Your sister says she found out about it 3 years later, not the next day.
No, I told her I told her the following day.
Did you call the police?
No.
Okay, if you thought you were raped, why wouldn't you call the police?
Because I was so into getting them two back together because she was so madly in love with him. That's her baby's father.
But if you believe he raped you, why would you want to hook your sister up with a rapist? Tell me about when you found out you were pregnant.
Well, my sister went in for her monthly routine, her checkup, because she was pregnant. And I went with her just to give her support. And I told her how I wasn't feeling good. And I haven't been feeling good. And she was like, well, I'm going to have a pregnancy test done on you. I said, fine, whatever. And we did the pregnancy test, and it came back positive. That's how I found out I was pregnant.
And was your sister there when you found out the news?
Yes.
And what was her reaction to you being pregnant?
She didn't say not 2 words to me.
This incident happened where you say this man raped you. The three of you all lived together in the same house, right?
Yes. And I told her that I did not want him there.
Well, why'd you move in?
He moved in. I was already living there.
Okay.
It was in my house.
Okay, how's it living with somebody that you're living in the same house that
I
you
couldn't
say...
sleep. I could not sleep at night. I was too afraid of him coming up into my room.
Did he acknowledge that the child was his?
No.
So he never wanted to know. How come you didn't leave? How come you didn't move out and say, no way in hell can I do this?
I did leave. I did stay gone. My called me and asked me to come back. I went back. And I think it was like a week to 2 weeks later, he got thrown in jail because he threatened my sister with suicide because she broke up with him.
Did you ever get back together with them?
No.
You are such a liar. You never told me that he raped you the day after he raped you. You never told me 3 years later after he already told me
You're lying.
that he had sex with you consensually.
No, he didn't.
And when I came to you about it, you said, oh, he raped me.
Yeah,
What
right.
am I supposed to believe?
You're a liar because I did come to you.
No. I love you with all my heart. We used to do everything together. We used to go shopping, go to the parks, take the kids places, and now we hardly even talk because every time we talk, it's always a damn argument. I'm tired of it.
When she becomes pregnant, do you ask her, who's the father of your child?
Yeah, I did. And she said it was this guy who was in jail.
He's a guy other than your boyfriend?
It was her boyfriend at the time. I didn't put 2 and 2 together until after I already ended up with my son, until I was pregnant with my son. And that's when he came to me and told me, well, because I asked him, I said, you know, he looks a lot like you. What happened? And he said, me and your sister had sex.
Oh, so when your babies were born, then he said...
I was pregnant with my second child
Okay.
at the time.
Okay. Why do you think she would lie?
Everybody knows her as a liar.
What do you think happened that night?
I think maybe they got too drunk. You know, one thing led into another. She was afraid to admit to me that it happened that way. Our relationship is so messed up because of this situation. It tore us all apart.
We're going to get to your lie detector results, Rebecca. Start with you first. You were asked, basically what it comes down to, did she come to you the next day and tell you she was raped? And you were asked on the lie detector test, did your sister tell you that she was raped a day after it occurred? And you answered no. And the results of your sister's lie detector test is that she told the truth. Both of you said that before this incident happened that you were really close sisters, you had this wonderful relationship. Do you really want to get to these results?
I have nothing to hide.
You were asked, did you have consensual sex with David in August of 2003? You answered no. Were you raped by the father of your sister's children? You answered yes. Are you making up the rape to cover up for willingly sleeping with David? And you answered no. And the results for your lie detector test is that you did not tell the truth.
I told you. I told you. I trusted you. I loved you with every bit. I'm sorry.
Knock
with
yourself
every
out.
bit of my heart, and I don't even know what to do now.
I did not sleep with him willingly.
So the lie detector test is lying. Are you serious? You slept with him, and you lied about it for the last five damn years, Renee. You've lied to me to my face.
If she admitted the truth to you now,
If she would have admitted to me that she actually did it, I would have said, let's go to counseling.
what if she says it right now? You know what? I
Let's
was scared.
go.
I'm
It's
scared.
still my sister.
I love you. You finally need to know the truth.
It's still my sister.
When you're saying that this guy is a rapist, that's a horrible, horrible thing for any man or any person to live with. But you can correct all that right now and say, you know what? I made a mistake. I got drunk. It should have never happened. Let's move on. Let's be sisters. Let me be a great aunt. You know, aren't you willing at some point to give that to your sister after 5 years?
Yes.
I think
Well,
I at
then,
least
then
deserve
tell her the
that.
truth right now.
He did come on to me.
And you responded by sleeping with him.
Are you saying that he didn't rape you?
Yes.
Okay. I got to ask, why did it take so long and put everybody through all this? Why did it take 5 years to admit the truth?
Because I didn't want to lose my sister.
He's a guy. Guys come a dime a damn dozen.
So we're going to offer you counseling. Renee, we're going to give you counseling, repair the relationship with your sister. And I think going forward, there's no reason. Your sister's got a very healthy attitude about all this. She's saying, forget the guys, forget everything. You're my family. I love you. Whatever it takes, we're going to work it out and be great sisters. You just missed out on 5 years that you could have been great sisters together.
Exactly my
But
point.
now you can move past that, get the counseling, and now focus on raising your kids. And maybe now her kids can have a little peace of mind. You guys can be
And
together
I
as
will
a
explain
family.
that to them if I have to.